Hello and welcome back. Hello and welcome back. Mute. Pause. Where's Armor? I already got that one. Next one. Be live. Does that actually start up? I just didn't pay attention. Suspiciously let, yes. Good. And the music. Music. I just didn't pay attention. And the echo. Suspiciously let, yes. Good. And the music. I've lost my music tab again. Music. Pause that. I always lose. Ah, there we are. Quite often it's on this one. One particular song. Doggy. Those levels are still good, seem to be. This is gonna put tags on stuff. No, okay, still good. Wait, I feel like something's missing. Good enough. Okay. What are we doing? It smells like kitty litter again now. Wind's blowing through the wrong side of the house. Go. So I spent all the other day shopping for a computer because I sort of got paid for that 3D scaling thing. Except a heck of a lot less than I thought I was going to get. Because they were like, oh yeah, you can buy a whole new computer with this money if the thing goes through and it's all good. So apparently it did, but buy a whole new computer, they meant $1,000. Which was really awkward because I misread what they said. I thought they said, how much do you want? But they said, how much do you want to get paid? It was, how do you want to get paid? I somehow accidentally added the word much into it. So like, I went this whole thing explaining how much the rates would be and all that, and then I'm like, no, I said, how do you want to get paid? It's like, what? Oh. I'm like, well, how much is it? $1,000. And I'm like, that's a little lower than what I was saying, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, computers are expensive. So I'm gonna need $5,700 to upgrade my computer. Have to have 24 gigabytes VRAM for what they want. Need a new motherboard because I got a buggy RAM slot. And speaking of which, what is currently my RAM at? Okay, it's good. And if I'm getting a new motherboard, I gotta get a new CPU and RAM as well. Because I'm only running DDR3 at the moment, my computer's like 10 years old. I was very surprised the DDR5 isn't out yet, and also computers are trash. There's not much of a performance difference over these years. This CPU though, which is an AMD one, it's first. I've always had the other brand. Yeah, it's twice as powerful as my current CPU, which is great, I guess. And every time you upgrade, try to double it, at the very least. But yeah, there's no point buying anything unless I could at least buy the motherboard, CPU, and RAM, like in one go. And yeah, I can't really help them until I get the graphics card, and that ain't gonna happen anytime soon, especially when they keep selling out every day. Let's actually see. Yeah. They must have just got a new range of stock when I was checking out all that stuff. Yeah. So back to the problem of what the heck's wrong with this. Or vice versa, how the heck did this thing work previously? So much trash in my house. I can't believe how much the kitty litter smells. It changed it a couple of days ago. I missed the bin day because I thought it would be fine till next week. The next bin day. Apparently not. So I knew it didn't work. Refresh the chat. Allowed me to pop up the console, so I assumed it must have loaded, but guess not. Where's you at? Chat. Wait, reopen. Oh damn it, it was working! It's probably still got you auto-muted, hasn't it? No, I would have heard a bloop. There was no bloop. Unless this has somehow made it so everybody's mute. It has, hasn't it? No? No, it couldn't have. That must be okay. That's gonna open up. Never know. Yeah, well, if I remove it, it'll come up an error. I can remove the inside, but it means I have to recreate it next time. Which is just annoying. Yeah, I could just do that. Yeah, I'm still trying to reload the chat. Yeah, I have no clue what's doing this because I can't look at the console. Because it doesn't actually load enough for the console to load. I don't know what the error is. It has to be something to do with connecting to Twitch servers. But why would it be freezing it? That's what I don't understand. And it's only an occasional thing. So it must be some sort of a multi-threaded thing. Maybe my timer? But I don't know. Oh, there we go. We just gotta wait till that thing pops up. I'm gonna open the console, click over here, click on the console, click back again, and then it will be able to speak. Because it won't let the speak function work unless you've interacted with the browser. Or allowed it. Or allowed it. Which sucks, because I'd like to build it into a game, but there's no guarantee that they're going to allow permissions for it, and that other thing. Oh yeah, the voices. No guarantee the voices are going to be anything recognizable. Could put crazy accents on stuff, make it horrible.
Shit.
Yep. There we go. So what the heck am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with this. So I did a few more tests and everything seems to still be perfectly acceptable. Yep. You just gotta quit and reopen it a gajillion times until it feels like it. So what are the tests? All I know is that should work perfectly there.
The engineer ping?
Yeah. Round gears. So how do I get that to not be overlapping like this? What am I not accounting for? Because everything tells me all of my math and code is absolutely perfect. Everything exactly how it should be. So what's missing? I am misjudging a length. But then how did this ever work on the original?
Okay, I'm gone. Bad luck, opie.
Yeah. All I can imagine is it's a length problem. Because these things are just straight up tilted. If they were straight, they would be connecting together perfectly if you just flipped one inside out. Which I guess you could sort of do by doing this. So that should be a mirror sort of a thing of it, sort of. What? No, what? That's what it should be. Did I just have it on the wrong place? Must have. Right. So yeah, that seems reasonable. But it's not connecting straight through, which is what I would be expecting. What does that tell me? It's exactly what it should be. Because the focal thingy of the little lines is there. I would expect this to be going the opposite way, but I guess I'm just wrong about that expectation, never mind. So the other thing is it should match up at different places, so at the very least there should be a middle area that matches up, which there doesn't appear to be. Oh, the middle area shouldn't be there anyway. Oh yeah, because it's tilted, I can't do it that way, never mind. But yeah, if you got that middle row and tilted down, that one tilted up, it should match perfectly, which I can only assume that it is, and it does. All I can imagine is it's something to do with the diagonal difference being different. But I just don't understand how that was accounted for before. But that's all I can imagine. Because it's tilted up by 45 degrees, that diagonal distance is less than what it would normally be, so I need to adjust the addendum or something, but I don't ever remember doing any of this stuff on the old one. So I don't understand, because the old one meshed perfectly. Almost. There was one thing I hadn't accounted for, which this one had just got by default. Everything else is wrong. So how do... Because it needs to be this exact measurement. Does it? I mean... It's implying that that's how it measures. What? Okay, it's still off by a bit. But why does it have to be dropped down by one and back by one? Yeah, no. I mean, that's what it's implying it's supposed to be doing. Or thereof. So it must just be this distance being at a 45 degree angle adjusting it, but I would expect that to make it longer, not shorter. I mean, it should be too short, not too long. Okay. What if I did everything but the tilt? Let's not tilt it and see what happens. All stuff on my table, out of water again as always. I really should be trying to keep on top of that. And then immediately proceed to not. So that should be doing the tilting thing. I believe all that does is tilt it. So if we just comment that whole thing out, what happens? Also, did I notice that this still wasn't working? That's great now. It's both, it's got its own thing. Okay. So yeah. I would be expecting that I can do this. And they should mesh together perfectly. No. Interesting. Perhaps that's something that is definitely the problem right there, or a problem at the very least. That should fit perfectly into that area. No. Only that middle one I know is to be perfect. Because that one, the addendum is too large, this one is too small, so it should have a gap. Although I would be expecting the same gap on both sides? Oh wait, no, yeah. So that would be just the opposite way around because it's in the hole. Where's that golf? tiles. So why is that not lining up? I would definitely expect this to be lining up. No, because it's not. No, because even if it wasn't, it still focuses at the same point. Okay. Now that happens. Now I've got that middle one. So what I would expect, if that is the middle one, and the middle one should be, at the damn thing, intersecting at exactly where it's supposed to be. So if this was rotated around, should be exactly on that thing there. Yes. So that means that this is one tile out and going one tile up, which means the other end of that line should be intersecting with this. It should be a diagonal line like that. But it's not. That is implying the addendum's too big. Okay. But this fits perfectly with that. Yes. So perfectly doesn't even display it. Maybe it's because I'm looking at the wrong ones? It intersects there, but not down there. But it's pretty damn close. I don't know what the discrepancy should be, because it should be exact. Oh, because it's rotated a bit. So 22.5 is 11.25. And that vertex here, right there. Oh, it's tilted still. But yeah, I guess it works anyway. Intersects with that, intersects with that. So that tells me that this should be perfect. Although I expect it to still. I guess it's not tilted. That's all fine. Okay. A straight line. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, they perfectly line up. That's what I've been expecting. So that rotation. Okay, so that follows my theory, eventually. And then look hard enough, anything will follow. Find connections and anything. So... what's the next thing? Is it the act of tilting it that breaks it? You know what? It might be the act of tilting it. Well, yeah. I mean, there's still that gap there. It's all in the right places. Yes and yes. I mean, that appears to be near perfect. That line is perfectly lining up. That's what I want to be seeing. Tilting everything up does not change that. But this is lining up. It will change where it lines up. Okay. But again, it should be bringing it forward, right? I guess not. Okay. What if I tilt it up by half the amount? Goes off to the side. Yeah, now that well, I haven't rotated yet, but sticking out. Okay. But yeah, it brought it out more. Okay. So that would mean the addendum would have to go down by the amount that 45° bends it up by. As an overall change. Okay. So what exactly is going on there? Yeah, I'd expect it to be going in. So why does it go out? What? How does that make any sense? What? That's at a 25° angle. And then 45 degree. Huh? Did I did, didn't I? Why it's a little higher. It's not the center one. Yeah, should be fine. She'd be alright. You. Sure, didn't have to invert the direction that time. Don't worry about it. Let's not worry about that one. Interesting. No weird overlap. Okay, what am I seeing here? What do I think I am seeing here? So that one and that one should be meshing perfectly together, but they're not. I mean, all this is telling me is it needs to be shorter because it's bent up. So the angle, the distance that is when it's flattened down compared to the distance when it's bent up is different. So I need to know what the distance between that point and that point is, which is 2. Isn't that what it's supposed to be? But as a diagonal, which would mean it's longer. But then why is it getting elongated? The addendum is 0.2. 0.2 should be like 1, 2. Oh, that's to the middle part, yeah. So this is telling me I need half the addendum that I currently have. And it should work fine. I was changing the scale last time, wasn't I? I don't actually need to do anything to do that, I can just run it. That would work. Except it's bringing the bottom part closer as well. I think that should make it not work, but I don't know, let's give it a try. What? Huh? Huh. What am I doing? Still got too much. No. Almost. It doesn't line up, still. But that seems to be almost perfect. But that end is just always too big. So I feel like that tells me it's half this problem, half of a different problem. Which I know to be the size, because the addendum just pulls the top in and the bottom in. But we also want that pulled in. Okay, like, I know there's a triangle involved in here somehow, but God knows why it wasn't required the first time. But it's got to be something to do with the radius. If that is that, I feel like the radius needs to go up by that. Or perhaps down by that? Addendum should be fine as it is. But then if I put it... I don't know what the missing variable is. What is that? No. I thought it might be like, that lines up with this somehow, but obviously it's not going to. It's all too high. Yeah, that's gonna fix. I know it's an 8 point something or other difference. I just remember the number 8 being used. All those matches. No. Just by a lot much. Honestly, this one would work. It's within tolerance. But no, it must be perfect. That must be perfectly sliding along the edge of that. 100% the same distance. So yeah, all I really need to figure out is just the thing I got over here. What is the distance from there to there? Maybe. No, what? No, what? So what I would want is for them both to be shrunk down. Give it 70. So everything should be its default standards. And I'll put that up there. Should be correct. Yep. We do the rotation thing again because I can. All I really have to do. Okay. Oh, because it doesn't line up. Maybe? But hard to tell when it's going to line up. You'd want about the same on either side, at least. Maybe they're not supposed to line up perfectly along the center. Oh no. Yeah, because now your angles are all wrong. No, that is correct. Because if done through the math, it should be tilting so it focuses at the correct location. Which, because I just shrank it down, it should be a bit below, yeah. I'm only looking for it to match perfectly in the center. Which is why I could just be doing it on those ones. Yeah. What? Yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, so that's the thing that I want. I want to know what that number is, and well, doing it just in this one particular axis, it's easy enough to figure out. I just gotta figure that out. Except for one problem. You need to scale the addendum and... Okay, so I gotta figure this out as a percentage, and then I gotta scale the addendum and the pitch radius by that percentage, and then it would line up perfectly. Really makes me wonder how like Lego and Thing did these. But yeah, whatever. I don't care. As long as this particular gear lines up with its matching particular gear, then we're all good. And this should always be the exact same angle, so it should just be a little percentage toggle I can do. I don't even have to figure out what its exact number is. Do I? Wait, maybe I do. Okay, so to do this, I would... Kitty. Wait, wait. God. My cable always gets wrapped around this chair. Grinding her teeth again. Almost any time she's eating anything, I thought it might be crunchy things like a dry food, but she was just licking my bowl of soup. So, yeah, why would she be crunching then? I gotta take another damn bet, but it's been another week. I forgot, and now it's Friday again. And I'm getting later, so it sucks. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So whatever this number is depends on the addendum. Because the bigger the addendum is, the supposed... No. No. This shouldn't matter about anything. Yeah. I could literally just use this. Not too important. No. I could just round it to that. I don't like that, but I could do it. But then there's just a few little things to do and I could technically 3D print. So I just gotta fix up a whole lot of bugs. Yeah, how's this thing going? Hospital. No clue how to... I can do this guy's thing. No clue about the other ones though. Haven't even begun them. Oh, he's moving quick. Wreck. Oh, I didn't move as much as I thought. Did he just... Okay, no, he is getting damaged by that one guy in particular. The one that does all the damage. But now he's getting wiped out, so my DPS is dropping like a rock. So is he going to even get hit the next time? Yeah, it didn't even do damage. That's that. Almost made it that to 200. Next one. Oh, I managed to get like a whole heap of stuff, so I'm making progress to this game again. Which is a thing, I guess. Well, first one from each done. Next one. Another one we're gonna... Oh, that's annoying. Yeah. I'd have to change characters. I don't know what they're good for. That guy's got higher level stuff. Let's just go for him and not worry about it. Can't even choose that. Yeah. Technically higher. Is she a tank or? I hate how you have to like click on them to see the rest of the stuff. Nice, the hover over just told you this. So yeah, she's a tank. I don't know. I can just switch out people later. What do I have to get to? 125, yeah, should be easy. We get there just from the clicky dudes alone. I got so far. 77% boost. Yeah. What is the thing? Oh. Okay. I've just realized a song that I haven't heard in a while. And I've been listening to my entire playlist. I think it might have been removed.
In most people's everyday life, the computer isn't much more than a very fast adding.
Yeah, yeah, I really should figure that out as some sort of an exact number. Why did I have to do this the first time? Okay, so it's just a triangle thing. So it's this one's pitch radius minus addendum, pitch radius minus addendum. What's the difference between those two locations? Like, what's the distance between those two locations? And then that distance is the percentage that I scale the addendum and the pitch radius by. Yes. Wouldn't that... No, I would scale both of them by half that distance. No. Because the pitch radius would be scaling down, but the addendum and dedendum would be the same. Okay. No, so I do it just to both by that percentage. I could give it a test by just running this through it, I guess. So... I assume I just do that here. So just times how would I do it? This divided by that? That'd be a greater than 1. That's by that, right? I'll do a calculator. I want a small number. It's just itself. What? No. Okay. It is the percentage. 1 minus. Okay. So yeah, I want to do that to the addendum and to the pitch radius. Wait. And add it. I think there's another problem. I didn't generate. Which would be that ankle thing. I mean, the 45 degrees is the 45 degrees. It must be worked out through some other means. This thing in particular, I think, is what I need. I am adjusting PR2 though, right? I think, yeah, when I do PR2 and I do this thing, it should be no different, but now I'm affecting pitch radius by a different amount, so the angle should be correct if I turn that on. I pressed the button multiple times, that still works. That's not right. Oh, because... never mind, I don't do the -1, it is just that. I don't want it to be that small percentage of itself, I want it to be that percent smaller of itself. And my UI is gone. Okay. Well, it had to happen at some point. Maybe it was because of the double tap before bringing it up. And then bringing it up. Yeah, I'll never know. How's it going? By all the people who that guy. Oh, well, if she's not gonna be there, then who cares? Everyone's wrong! And that's the one slot that I don't care about otherwise. Okay. I can't do his bonus thing until we get certain things, so... I guess I'll just switch him back to my normal guy. Yeah, can't have that guy, can't have her. Already nerfed my normal build. Oop. install, folder, file, install, enable. Man. Level. Oh. Okay. Now attribute B. Is that not literally the thing that gives it the attribute B? Excusez-moi. Uh, 712? Yeah, what? I am confused. It's getting angry there? That's a modules thing? I mean, we know it has a B. Oh, I'm not saying self B. Okay. Why do I have that on its own separate thing? Oh. Yeah. So, I guess first test. Yep, that's perfect. One view there, and well, it's better. You know what? We faster just go. Alright, so something's not being accounted for. I might have to do ×2 on addendum? No, times, because the addendum's going down by twice, so perhaps on the radius? I don't know. Just slap in the numbers and see what happens. Beyond logic. Oh, the dedendum is a separate thing. I don't think that should be affecting the pitch radius though. The pitch radius is the pitch radius, and that's showing it's not in the right place. Because it's half. So 1 minus that times 2, and then hang on. So I want to know what the difference between 1 and that is. I want to times it by 2, and then I want to say 1 minus again? Yeah, I think that's right. Put that on it just in case. So that should be 0.1-ish times 2, and then minus it from 1 will just double the difference in the percentage smaller that it gets to the self-pitch radius. Yes. Do I keep that one as it is, though, or do I also double that? Oh, it's easy to switch back. Let's just double it. As long as it doesn't crash. Bam. And crash. Oh, I've already got her not being used. I do have an extra free slot. Oh, let's go for it. Works better when I get that girl quicker. And nobody from that one, okay. Other than that guy. I don't actually know, that's going to depend on if my normal tank is available. I believe it should be. Like normal DPS, that's nice. Use the remove installed folder, file install enable. Fine. Okay, interesting. Angle seems very wrong now. Well, it should be, I suppose. Yeah, that's well too short. But there's the addendum lineup. I mean the radius lineup. Yeah, no, let's just do it this way again. No. Not at all. Okay. So I either did something wrong, or it was right before, or what? Nothing else should be affecting here. So before I just shrank it down from 1 to this thing, which would be that percentage difference, shrinking it by that amount, I guess I'm doing half, not double, but it was maybe, yeah, maybe I'm doing it the other way around. I don't want to times 2, I want to divide by 2. I really used to think that thing was what crashed it. I gotta wait for that to disappear. Now I'm not sure. I mean, I hadn't been caring about it and it's been working fine. Uh-oh. What's happening? Okay. Well, that one's clearly wrong. I don't even have to check. Okay. Always confuses me, stuff like that. The same one with the dividing thing. I guess this is just the absolute version of that, because my values are relative. So it turns the absolutes relative and the relatives absolutes. No, just the absolutes relative. I guess it would be doing it, but whatever. So technically I could just remove that, and it's just minusing from that, and then minusing it back again, which is, that's why it's confusing. I'm negative a number, and then I negative the same number, but it adds the number back instead of removing it. I didn't refresh. Okay, it's closer. I mean, but what is it? Where it matters. Huh? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's off still. What the hey, man? Perhaps because it's the tilt being different? It's accounting for the tilt now, which makes it slightly off. Um. It's definitely something to do with the pitch radius. The addendum to the addendum. But now I'm doing it to the D-dendum, but it's still going too far. As far as I know, those are the only two variables I've got here. It's the addendum, d-dendum, almost the addendum, but whatever. The addendum, d-dendum are basically the same thing. Literally the same thing. And then the pitch radius. What else could be affecting this? The angle. And I'm not changing the angle. The angle is what it is. How is that name still popping up? Is it a different one? Sworn I put you on my block list. Multiple times. Oh, okay. You got alternatives. There we go. What to do? No. No? No. I feel like there should be no difference here. Because the middle thing is the middle thing. The addendum of this and the addendum of that. I mean, pitch radius 2, pitch radius... I mean, the pitch radiuses of both of them are still the same. So they should still be coming up to that exact same location, and then it's still the same distance, regardless of the tilt. Okay. So I would be getting the same number regardless. And that number actually should just be a right angle triangle of the addendum. Plus the addendum. No, just the addendum? Hang on. Hang on. Just the addendum, okay. Wait. No, what? Hang on. So the one that should be lining up there, that is the D-dendum. Okay. Hello, first may not have joined. Feel free to ask questions if you want to know what's going on. But yeah, that should be the D-dendum there, the D-dendum there, which means it would be the pitch radius then the addendum, or just 2 times the addendum. The 2 times the addendum, but it's supposed to be a 0.2. It should be 2 of these squares, which means it should be 4, but it isn't. Is it? I am confused. Because now that's getting messed with. Yeah, nah, because it should be directly above the pitch radius line. Wait. We have a compounding error here. Well, either way, I'm not changing anything, I've just duplicated the original. Yeah. That's supposed to be there, and then 2 away from that. Okay, I'm really confused again. Let's just ignore all that, recreate what I had before. So we got our original, well overdone one. Oh. Why is there 2 of them? Just want that middle line. And we have a duplicate of that, placed where you're supposed to be. Individual, scale it down. Why does it have a little tail thingy on it? Oh, okay. Yeah. So... yeah. So the dedendum starts there. I guess because of the rotation it should be the 4. But we only care about the pitch rate, so it should just be the dedendum. Okay. And then I'll just scale that down so both of them perfectly line up with that. And then there you go. Whoops. Now, rotate ZZ. 22.5. Copy rotation. Not even going to check until I got all this done. Nope. There we go. Now that should rotate perfectly. Yeah, looks like it's perfectly matching up with the points. It's perfectly the correct height on both the top and the bottom. But how do I reproduce that? Wait, no. There's a problem. I see the problem. When I rotate it up, I'm changing the pitch radius. It's getting closer. Not further, but close. But I don't. Whatever. Everything tells me that it should be getting further apart, not overlapping more. But yeah, I need the pitch radius to be exactly what it's supposed to be. But once I tilt it up, it's not, which means these gears are wrong. It wouldn't be giving me the correct rotation, which is bad. Well, actually, no. Technically, they would both be the same amount of wrong, so it should be still the same ratio. But whatever. Okay, so I need to know what the pitch radius would be after it's tilted up. Then add that onto it. Which... yeah, yeah, this just tells me there's going to be more overlap, not less. Well, it'd be changing by a 45-degree rotation, which is just a static number. Again, so I should just be able to times that on. I guess that would definitely be a... Is that a... Because it's a circle. How do I count for this? I would... But then if it... So the... If it's a... But then it... Because as it goes up, we have a closer distance to the origin point, which means it's rotating quicker. As it's further away, it's rotating slower. What is the spin gear? So only at the location when it's exactly the pitch radius away from each other does it rotate at the correct speed. Because orbital mechanics, I guess? No, it's the reverse of orbital mechanics. It's slower when it's closer and faster when it's further away. Yeah. So... It doesn't go in a literal distance, it's just a straight sideways distance. So I would want all of this stuff to happen at the one... How does that...
The object is more. Not the biggest and the beautifulest, but more.
Is it... What? Hang on. I would need it to be exactly that distance away from there, and exactly the same distance away from here, for it to be a 1-to-1 ratio. Any closer to one or the other, and one of them's going to be spinning faster than the other. But the pressure angle goes at an angle, the 45-degree join angle. So I guess that's why we have it shorter? So, okay. Because the top of the gear is angled sort of a thing, it gets smaller, which takes more of a rotation for it to keep in contact. So even though it should be going faster, that's how much slower it's going. And then that's doing the getting closer. Okay. Let's just assume that I know what I'm talking about and that's all correct. Okay, next problem. So yeah, I feel like I want to scale it out. So this point here is there. Or equivalent, but no, that's not this, because that just depends on where the top and where the bottom is. This could be the very top of the gear, and the bottom could be lower down, giving the center point, putting the center of it right there. Sort of irrelevant. So is this all I need to do? I don't know. I feel like yes. Okay. So... No, hang on, so what's my problem? I'm trying to scale it by that overlap, which is this number. And you could just round that to there, it's good enough. Literally no noticeable difference. So 9235. 9235. No matter what I do, it should always be the same, but regardless, it's the same thing I'm doing right now, so all I'm doing is scaling everything down by that. Right? I could have sworn I tested this before. So if I wanted to make this half the size, it would be exactly the same as doing half of that and half of this. Okay, yeah, so that's the difference. The tilted angle would be different. But that middle section, it should be exactly the same as this one. What does that tell me? PR2. No. If I change PR2, then it... But it... Great. Perhaps? I don't know. Well, I double checked that, so I know I got the right number. Let's just also change PR2. Okay. Yeah, that just looks completely wrong. Hang on, why is it so tiny? It didn't change anything, did it? Yeah. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. Why, it's just exactly lining up now. Look at that. That glitchy line tells me it's absolutely 100% literally perfect. Okay. Let's just not question things and say that is that. Job done. I don't like it. It's probably wrong, but I don't know how, so it might actually be right, but for reasons I don't understand. Got exactly the connection we want there. So the next question is just intersections. Does not seem to be any. I think that is perfectly meshing together at a 90-degree angle. Okay, let's just pretend that is. And try something different. What if I had a different ratio? Let's have a 1 to 2. Excuse me? I heard the sound, but I don't see the message. Oh, okay. Apparently my hard drive just ran out of space. Huh. How big is that folder? Do I have enough room on the other hard drive to store that folder? Yes. And just cut the paste. Well, that sucks. I can't really do another backup till I get a new computer. SATA ports connecting hard drives in and out starting to get a little bit buggy. Could be the hot swap phase that I got, or it could be something wrong with the cables, or it could be something to do with just the computer in general. I don't particularly want to be plugging in my backups in case it somehow corrupts them. That sucks. Let's copy across this file. See how the Tinder's going while I wait a second. Oh, what time is it? I have to go shopping. Well, that'd be pretty grand. Grand? Great. I went shopping anyway. Yeah, I matched so many damn people on Tinder in the last couple of days. There are only 2 left on this one. That 4? Wait, that one said hi to... No, I said hi. Yeah, there was one with no profile. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5... 4. That's 6 people I have matched in like the last 3 days. None of them replied. One of them even said hi, and then I said hi. No, I didn't say hi. Hang on, wasn't it? Or am I thinking about a different time? It wasn't time when that happened. Gonna take a moment. Apparently it's 20-something gigs. Whatever. I guess I can continue. It's external hard drive, according to the stream. Okay, anyway. So yeah, that should be that. And then we add another one. This one is a 2. Times 2. Okay, this one might have a different number. No, it should be the same number. The number has to do with the pitch radius, which will always be that same square. I think. And 1. I think that's all I need to change. Goes up there. That's right. Well, that looks like it might be pretty damn spot on. 1.25. Oh no. Never mind. Okay. So that triangle might be different, but I doubt it. All I could assume out of this is it might not be a 45-degree angle. Although that seems not right. Did I just put it in the wrong place? No. It seems like it should be up one higher or something. What's happening? Because it's not bent at a 45-degree angle. So the triangle is different. No. Let me give it a middle piece. So it should be 2, twice the thing. Addendum is fine. Join it to something that's 1. Okay. Twice the size rather than there, we'll put it up here. This one's all 1. So half the thing, half the size, we're joining to one twice as big, everything should be fine. Yeah, that might, I feel like that's telling me that that circle's just not right. Triangle. Yeah. Interesting. Because it's a percentage. Okay. So I need to mess with the percentage depending on what the ratio of size differences is. No. I just need, so that would, but it's half because it's twice as big. I presume to assume. What's twice as big? It's twice as big. So times its radius. Okay, so this one is twice as big, so I want it to affect it half as much. 1 divided by. And the effect that is affecting it half as much is the difference in this ratio. So 1 minus, and then 1 minus all of that. I think that's what I want. Okay. Bam, bam. Times 2. 2. Huh? That looks like it might be a little bit of thing. Whatever. Did I just never notice that happening before? Or am I clearing it when I do that? I mean, it worked with the other one, but I just added it, I didn't even look at it. But I didn't notice it doing that before. Probably because... I don't know. Whatever, twice as many things, blah blah blah, that's a 1. And... you tell down by 1, so I get that middle part. Okay. Divided by 2. 1. 2. Or do I feel like I'm forgetting something? I don't know. What's it look like now? Okay. Interesting. So if I was to do this thing, it should converge there. No, it doesn't. Because of the percentage difference thing. It's a little bit lower. Okay. And this one should converge there, but I guess it's going to be a little lower. Yeah. A little lower in this doesn't. I don't like it. But it looks like the center part's perfect. There's something else. The angle isn't quite. Maybe one of them is smaller and the other one is larger? How would I be able to determine that? Maybe it's an apps thing? So it's never smaller, it's only larger? No? This would be PR2 that's being messed with. Okay. Got a long time to copy this file, it's almost done. There's massive amounts of scan data. We should probably get a drink. Oh, I'll be done in 20 seconds. Let me just get a drink. Be right back. Mark. Alright. Oh, there you go. Files are copied. Press that record button again. Now that freed up like 50 gigs. Hmm. 32 gigs. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, so that tilt would be because of PR. Because they both have a different convergency point that isn't the same sort of thing. When they were both the same size of gear, it worked because they were technically still the same angle, even if the convergence point wasn't right. I don't like that. It should be. They should have that convergent point. The convergent point should be based on PR2. I really feel like that should not be necessary. But without that, we have the same problem. How does this? What? No. They had to have been at the same convergent point. He's making weird noises. Yep. Did I put them at the wrong place? What? Did I look at the wrong file? Did I not actually save an update and PR2 was never actually put in correctly? It was loading the previous one. Okay, what the heck? That was working perfect, right? And that should just be one cancels, that cancels out. What the heck? So yeah, that's what I would expect to be wrong. That would have to have the same convergence point. What? Okay, so that's somehow affecting it? Oh, I'm using self-pitch radius, not self-pitch radius A. Ah. There we go. I want the A original. Okay. Now they have the same convergent point. Perfect. So now I should be able to do that other one again. So, 2. 1, minus everything else. Okay, damn it. What's happening? That's correct. And that's correct. Oh, it's not at the center. It's too high. Okay, okay. Okay, it's a new problem, I understand. Because the center... It's not... I thought that was the overlap going into it at that point, so it's in there and out there, but it's not. That's the whole gear. That center line should be lining up the center of this. That's the problem. Okay. So, what I want to do here is complicated. Now I need to actually get the proper length thing working. So I want the length to be based on the length of this, not the depth of that. So, to do that, I need it to be, so the very, very top is there, the very bottom is there, and the middle between the two would be the one-to-one thing that it's supposed to have. Because currently it's not, and that's a problem. How would I know? Because this is bigger than that. It's not a matter of just shifting it. Everything is wrong here. Well, yeah, because it's not just a matter of shifting it. To get that to line up. I don't have a damn middle point. Yeah, whatever. I want it to be lower. By however much. Yeah. But no, I'm seeing that. Yeah, this thing looks wrong, doesn't it? Looks like I might also have to figure out why that happens. Damn it. Okay, what am I doing here? How do I visualize this thing existing? How did it work on the other damn one? I find it completely crazy that I have literally figured this out before. To within that sort of a tolerance. And yet, I can't do it again. And all of this is wrong somehow. Alright, so, but on this one, when I created it, see, that's dropped back a whole lot more. I thought it was just a simple... No, because yeah, it should be. The back ones should be the same. But this one's much further back. An amount further back. No, okay, never mind. So yeah, if I just adjust the top part down... But it... No. Because that's not... I mean, is it... I guess? Let's just try to do that first. Okay, so we want to know how long that is, and to set that to be the depth. For the... Yeah, so the depth is that length. So that length is what... It should just be a angle at whatever the heck angle it's angling it at. Which we don't actually know until in here currently. Because we need to know what that is. I really don't think this needs to be done within here. But it would if we were changing these, which we are now. But we're not... But it should be irrelevant. Okay, let's see if I can move that out of here. We are changing pitch radius, we are changing PR2. But we need to know what this is to be able to set the height. Raining again. Candy. Oh no, it's raining again. I want to go shopping. I can always just order another Subway if it gets worse comes to worse. What's a bit more money thrown out down the drain? I got toilet paper, it's all good. I want one. Yeah. Needs to be done out there. We need to know it before this. Okay. Yeah, such a nice rain today. Our radar showed it was going to be clear for the rest of the day. Just little bursts of cloud. Oh yeah, this one I wouldn't even think would be raining. That's it, that's the rain. Oh, looks like there might be a bit of a rain on the way though. I think it would probably just slide through that. Looks like in a couple of hours there might be a big old cloud coming by though. Whatever. 1 minute. Yeah, I think this should be able to run here. We have PR2 defined, we have pitch radius defined. We are adjusting them, but we're only adjusting them in here because it adjusts it out there. I don't understand how scaling all of it, like, because it's cancelling itself out somehow. So I don't think adjusting these should matter at all. They're all being adjusted by the same amount, so it doesn't make a difference, I think. I don't know, let's see what happens. Does it still work? Perfectly. Okay. So that tells me I shouldn't actually, but that goes against everything that I know to be true, but okay. I shouldn't need to adjust that. But I definitely have to adjust that. And if I'm adjusting that, then I have to adjust this. Hey, I'm adjusting that off of this. Oh. Yeah, no, everything's supposed to be adjusted off of that. Adjust that one first. Okay, so other than that, pitch radius isn't actually being affected. So PR2 isn't being affected, but it might be here? No, I'm affecting both of them. I don't know. Because I don't think I'm using PR2 now. No. Oh, wait. I use it for whatever the heck that thing is. Okay, let's not worry about it. Let's just keep everything the way it is. Apparently it works. But I need to set it so the height is based off what this thing comes out as an angle to a distance to a relative thing for all of that. The height. But the height thing is confusing. I haven't got the height thing working in that sort of a way. It's not an absolute, I don't think. But maybe it is. No, it's above... No. I don't know how I did it on the original one. I don't... How did I create this thing? This should be equal amounts above and below. This one is clearly not equal above, but definitely below. So by that logic, I just want to shorten it down by this amount so it's an offset thing to the initial height that things get set as, which throws a big wrench into the works. I mean, I feel like that's telling me this one's created from the bottom up. We offset by the height, and then we go up to the height minus this. Perhaps. That's what. Do I want a minus? Do I want to adjust the original? No, because I need the bottom to be at the bottom. It's always the same depth down, or the same height up. But wouldn't that be offsetting? No. I'd want the two middle parts to always line up, but then as long as everything else lined up, should be fine. What am I doing? Yeah, but if I did all of this, why would it be any different to what it currently was? No, because currently it works actually fine, it's just too high, and it's the other problem that's the problem. Probably. I don't know, how do triangles? So it'd work out the length of that thing. We got the length of this, which is the line at whatever angle. We have the height that we want it to be at, which would be higher up, and we just want to know if we tilt that down, what percentage smaller is it, then we can just adjust the height by that. Okay. Whatever I just said, I feel like it was probably right. I'm using the depth thing, not the height thing. We'd want to know what the height is, we don't want to know what the depth is, because the depth is what it's supposed to be. So I guess we could reuse the height, okay. Let's just say that is equal, but then this is working off the depth thing. Whatever. Height equals the depth, and then we want, no, height equals depth times okay, so how do we want to do this? So we get the height, we rotate it around, and then we get what that change in height is. So yeah, that's how high it used to be, that's how high it is. What is the percentage difference here? Sure. So I could get a point and rotate it around and just get its x. Sure, why not? It seems like it should work. In which case we literally just get the height that we want. This is working at half of whatever. It should be fine. Probably. Oh, yes, I don't know. Because I want it to be like this, because I know where the base is, I know where the base of that is. I can just plonk the gear right on there, I know they will mash up. No, I had this extra part going down. Okay, I've corrected for that. Never mind. This is how it works. Overcomplicating it. Okay. So yeah, rather than doing that, I just got to do a simple thing. Pyro. That 0. Sure. And we want to know what its 0 is. Doesn't really matter which way around you particularly do that. I mean, because technically that would be the x. I'm thinking about it as the height thing, but it doesn't matter. We want to rotate it around, we want to get what that is, and that's what the actual height is. And then with that actual height, we can do everything else. So, I mean, I guess we could just replace the depth with that. I don't like it though. What am I doing? I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I have a PR2A. Okay. I feel like I should be using that for something, but anyway. We don't have a height A or a depth A, because I could just be replacing this as well, and then I can just straight up say it and everything should work rather than doing it that way. So let's do that. Let's add a depth A. We have a depth A. Depth A. Okay. Where am I at? So yeah. Depth is whatever the heck. Depth and depth and depth. Should probably put the A1 in there. That will be its new height. I got a 50-50 chance that that's rotating, or well, it should be. No, it should be fine. That should be exactly correct. That does appear to be a little bit lower, I think, but whatever. Maybe not. Don't know. Okay. It did adjust the height. I think that's good. all I gotta change, double that, and that's a 1. Should be right there. Yeah, so that's what I was sort of a bit afraid of here. Oh, it's easy to line up now, I guess, though. I should be able to get that about right. I don't know. Oh, yeah, just do it that way. Is that the wrong size? Like, it should perfectly fit. Doesn't feel like it is, though. Whatever. There you go. I don't know if that's making that angle worse or better. No, it'd be... because it... hang on. Easy enough to check. Come on, grab the damn... there we go. Okay, that's lining up perfectly. That is very wrong. It feels a lot more wrong than it should be. What? Oh, why press the button? Delete. Can't undo, otherwise it crashes. Why do you not select the sideways one? Isn't that right? What? Yeah, yeah. Give me that one right there. Okay. No. Okay. It's the difference in the angle. Again, how did I do this originally? There is so many more problems than I ever remember even trying to think about. It just worked. I know my original lot of it was wrong, but these were never things I had to work out. Okay, so what? It's wrong because the angle is greater. And the other one's got a shallower angle. And because of that, they don't line up. How do I account for that? I mean, that looks like it's perfectly going around this end here. Interesting. Yeah, I'm thinking I have to have another scaling percentage thing that's based on the difference between those two angles to a 45-degree angle. So as it should be half of the amount of a 45-degree and double the amount of a 45-degree. Or half the amount added to the 45-degree, whatever. And that magically makes that like that, whatever. I feel like that one's just a coincidence because it's 0.3. It could be anything. So if I do another percentage thing, I can get that to line up. God, I hate how much I had working previously. It doesn't make any sense. How? How could I possibly even come close to considering this thing to be working before? Yeah, 1,000 damn lines. The original one was only like, what, 100? No. So I can't adjust any of the variables here, except for the height. But I can't adjust that, because that center one has to be lining up with the center of this one. Adjusting the pitch radius PR2 or addendum dedendum is going to be messing with it so it doesn't actually mesh together correctly. Yeah. If I do that though. Why not? I guess not. It'd be aligning that thing though, wouldn't it? No, because it's rotated. I do that thing. Okay, half of 1.25. You know what? Just type it in up here. What? Oh. It'll be one of these things. No, or not, Kimball. What if I do... Did I just... whatever. There you go. To line those 2 points up. So I can just... no, never mind. I don't know where the other one is. Okay. Right there. What? No clue how that just happened. I don't know why I keep doing random tests like this, but this isn't going to show me anything. I guess it sort of does. No, it's got massive clipping. Okay, well, should I continue with this, or should I just move on to the next problem? I don't think the next problem should cause any problems to do with this. Okay, so how... I need to figure out where the end of the middle one will be, and where the end of the middle one of this one will be, and then get them so they line up. I could work that out. I don't know how to get them to line up, though, without changing its location. Because where it is where it is. It's because the angle is the angle. I would have to... I don't know what I'd have to do. How would I get that to move down? No, it... How did I ever do this? I hate it. I hate not being able to rely on memories. Because there is none. I never did any of this before. Okay, let's try to figure out the other problem, I suppose. Let's just ignore this. Move on. I mean, we're almost there. But that other one is clearly an issue with this as well, so... That is to not do a bevel gear. Do a normal gear. Normal, default, standard, there you go. So that works perfectly if I had two of these. What does not work perfectly is changing the addendum down. Or up. Oh, that looks a-okay. Wait, what's the problem? Even that should work. Wait. How big is this? 1. Oh yeah, because it's rotated. What? Okay, I guess that is the problem. Oh, I probably got PR2. Hang on. No. Addendum's alright. No, that's because that's what I was just messing with. Hang on. Something's wrong. Eight, 1 away. Got a bevel at the edge, no twist, details 5, whatever. We are not doing a bevel gear. Probably don't need this gear connecting release unless it's a bevel gear. Yeah, everything seems fine here. Not lining up the circles. Okay. Something in here is altering it when it's not supposed to be. Oh, because I've hard-coded that thing. We don't want this to be happening at all. Unless... that. I should just be able to do that. I don't need to do closing brackets. Okay, there we go. Perfect. But I've lost my controls. What time is it? I got half an hour. Right? I probably should double check to make sure supermarket closes when I think it does. I never use that guy. Oh, he doesn't fit. Okay. Another one probably should have come in earlier. And same with that. He was my tank. Damage of others, yes. Damage of others. you just join? Not really. Oh, a lot of upgrades. Wait, didn't I have a... Guess not. E37 damage. What's up that now? Where should I line everybody up? I got more buffy people, but I don't have my normal buffy people. You go here. You just apply to everybody, so you don't care where you are. But columns behind. What? What? Okay. I think I'll let her there. And it's just everybody literally behind or directly behind? Doesn't say. I'm going to assume directly. Wait. He buffs some people somehow, sometimes. I don't know. Damn it. I need to remember that it's not one of these people's on. What? Two rearmost columns. Okay, I'm going to assume her thing is just literally everybody behind. Not a directly behind. But that drops my damage down a bit, apparently. Apparently that buffs it the most. Whatever. Who knows? Let's just move things around randomly whenever it just goes up, we just leave them there. Sure. Still damaging with my... no, okay. Yeah, he's gonna move off that now. Really not sure who to buff by default. I don't know how useful any of these people are. Probably should be buffing that guy. Definitely this guy. And that guy. Now one. So we got one free one to move around. I mean, he apparently just buffs everybody, but I don't know.
Let me share with you a vision of the future.
That was just making the grinding sound, but I think it might have been something else.
We embark on a program to counter the
Yeah, she's sleeping. Okay.
measures that are defensive. Let us turn
Whatever. Oh yeah, what about when do the shops close?
industrial base, and that have given us the quality of life we enjoy today.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Could live secure in the knowledge
For
that
Moffat.
security did not rest
Closing
on the
soon.
threat of instant US retaliation to deter a Soviet attack, but we could intercept and
Probably should go check on it today.
ballistic missiles
Do my shop today.
against our own
Oh, what?
and that of our allies.
Oh no.
I know this is a formidable technical
Sunday
task.
closes at 6. I hate how things close early on Sundays sometimes. Like, why? Only reason I know is like a religious-y one. But that's Saturday. Whatever the heck they want it to be. Anyway, what am I doing? Did it crash? Was I opening back up? Okay.
Difficult to do. One would think. Can a kid or a normal person actually
What do you
pull this
think?
off?
Well, what I did when I designed this was I understood.
Damn it, wrong one.
It seems the sweep of technology has no limits. In San Francisco this week, the world's first robot bartender was unveiled. The robot can talk, can take spoken orders.
Oh, Facebook message.
But on the first
Wow.
the robot knocked the glass off the bar and onto the floor and put beer all over the counter. The robot's designer said there were still some bugs to be worked out.
Said hi. Don't click on those notifications. User reload. Install it. What do we got? Okay. So now I want to mess with the things I was doing. So that should mesh together perfectly. Yeah, that looks fine.
I call upon the scientific community in our country, those who
Bloop.
gave us nuclear weapons, to turn their great talents now to the cause of mankind and world peace, to give us the means of rendering
Okay.
these nuclear weapons
So
and obsolete. Tonight, consistent with our obligations under the ABM Treaty, recognizing the need for closer consultation,
so I think something messing with the addendum broke something.
instant U.S. retaliation, nuclear war.
But that should actually work fine.
In Japan, where high technology is showcased, consumers stare in wonder at the latest facet of life overtaken by the computer age, the department store.
Yeah.
While the Cebu store is proud of its technology, it is worried that customers will feel it has lost the human touch.
Not really a song, just noise. Okay. So that works fine. But I believe what doesn't work fine is this. That one does not work fine. Not at all. Why? So basically it being smaller than the connecting gear radius is the problem. So if I turn this down by 0.5, it works fine. No? Yeah. Let's just turn down the amount of teeth. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's just basically smaller versions of that. But the one that doesn't work is if this was a 1. And it does that for some reason. So alternatively, I could have that as a 1, and this is a 2. And that does not work. I know exactly where that's supposed to fit together, but you can immediately see there's intersections. So why doesn't that work? I have a theory, but I don't like it. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay. So how would I create a gear like this? With the connection being twice this, it would just be this. I would just do that. So what should be is this, and that. Should be exactly the same as no, I done something wrong here. No. Start again. That'll crash UI. Great. So the default gear, which looks different for some reason. It's because it's like thinner. I'm used to looking at it like closer up, I guess. So yeah, that is a 1, and then this would be a 2. Let's damn it. Up that by 1. Then I have to keep doing the thing. Yeah. That times 2 and 2. Bruh. There you go. So that should be exactly the same as what? What am I trying to prove here again? 9, we've got a 1. So I basically just want to change that to a 2 and do the same thing. Obviously that straight up doesn't work. Whatever. Let's just change that to the 2 and just literally do the same thing. Times 2. 2. Yeah. See, that one fits within, but this one's over. Am I gonna go out? I really should go out. I really should be getting some exercise. Although I don't have to go outside in the cold rain to do that. I need to have some sort of a rule for this. I guess these are fundamentally different from the gears that I was originally creating. In how they're created. These ones are made differently. Okay. I need that PR2 thing to be adjustable. So if I was to do the bevel gears, how do I change PR2 without changing PR2 is the question. I make it smaller, only ever smaller. Okay, So instead of that, I would say 0.5. And what? I guess let's just create the same thing again. Well, that's the first one done. I mean, that one doesn't work for the whole other problem. It's in between the two. Because I can't... A gear like that doesn't really work. A gear like that works perfectly. And a gear like that straight up doesn't work. So it only works if PR2 is 1. Have I by chance mixed something up? I got the feeling PR2 is just always 1. No matter what. It's not a variable. I'll need something else for that angle. So this is not... Oh, PR2. PR2 is always just 1. This will have to be something different. Something that the other things don't use. Okay. I need an A. I guess I'll also have a D, especially for that one. And just because I know I'm going to confuse myself if I don't, let's get rid of that one. And then B gets used in here. And only in there. No, yeah. A is not adjustable. Wow, I really thought it was going to break. Maybe I want to use those as a reference. Doubt it, but let's just move them down. Probably crash before I care again. Okay. So, again, so if we're going to be doing a bevel, I'll start with 9 just because it makes it sort of easier. That should be that, but we want to connect it with something that's a 2. So that changed the bevel. Okay. And then we want to create another one. Times 2, 2, 1. Is that a lot steeper than it was before? I feel like that's a lot steeper. And you go there. Yeah. Yeah, that looks a lot steeper, doesn't it? Did I do something wrong? Connecting to a 1. 2 times bigger, 2 times as many teeth. I might have some other variables which use PR2. Oh, I got a lot of them, don't I? Ah, okay. So what? There's a lot of different things that we'll need to change. This is just changing the angle. It's not going to be changing any of the converging point things. No, that's converging correctly. That is not. It's converging at a 1, it should be at a 2. Yeah. Should be up here. So that's the one that's wrong. Still only converges at a 1. The converging thing I thought was because of... Oh, okay. So the convergence is because of a PR2. But where, at what point, and why? I mean, it would be this. It's something to do with pitch radius? Between pitch radius 1 and 2? Because that's using PR2. Okay, let's just try changing that one to a B. I don't like having those down there. Okay, that looked better. Perfect. My angles look great. Times 2. Oh. 2. 1. Perfect. Okay. That looks much nicer, I think. No. That's just probably because of misalignment. That should be about right. Oh. Whatever. Oh, that looks really good. I think I just solved something. We got no intersections. It's almost perfectly lining out. I'm just going to put that down to my own misalignment stuff, because it's not correct. Oh, that's wrong. I'm just going to say that's because my own misalignment, because it's not correct. That's interesting. But yeah, I think it's fine now. So it's sort of only adjusting the angle and the other angle. I'll just say that's good. I don't know why, I don't know how. I'm just gonna guess it is. Alright, what's next? Clearly this seems to be fine, so let's ignore how whatever the heck that used to be doing, or I plan to do afterwards that never happened. There's a dent out, a dent in somewhere else. I just proved it wrong, there it was. Nice tabbing. Okay. What next? What the heck? Pour me a drink, that's what I'm gonna do. I've got the feeling I'm just gonna get a Subway today. Nothing I really need to go shopping for. Okay. Oh, I need a vacuum. So, I guess it's just back to doing that manual loss setting thing I was just doing. Okay. Is this a scaling thing? That origin has to be exactly there. That one's gonna be exactly there. It might be I mean, because those... Maybe that was a hint that I was seeing, how I had one of them fine, but the other one was intersecting. It could be implying a problem with this. I did say that could be a problem. Perhaps this is the other way around? Because I was just doing a 101, it's just a 1. I wouldn't be able to see a difference. Okay. That seems like the opposite of what I want. I doubt it's a mix thereof. I mean, that one being a divide, this one being a times. I have no clue why that would be a thing. I don't know why I wrote it if you want to do that. I really feel like all I should have to do is just move that back out so it perfectly... No. Didn't have to do that. Because this perfectly intersects where it's supposed to be. So any movement of this is bad. That sort of implies that this thing should just line up. Obviously it does not. But then it... No! I know what I need to do, I just don't understand why it worked when I didn't do this previously. That's the problem. It's been tilted up more, so it's smaller. Simple as that. But that's how it works. How did it ever not? How's that going? Unlocked a heck of a lot of stuff? Yeah, it's still months away before I get that, I guess. I've increased it from 1,500 to that. And I've opened 100 and something or other chests. 150, I think. That ain't gonna be happening anytime soon. Just go from a 5 to a 7. Definitely gonna get the next one of these things before then. I think I've increased that from a 25 to a 37 since last time. Last stream. For the last couple of days. I should probably check to see when Subway closes. Heck, it's not going to close early today. Subway. Subway. Subway says now open 24 hours. Okay, never mind. I don't think that's 24-hour delivery though. Oh yeah, delivery. Deliveroo's got free delivery again. Literally switched off Deliveroo because it wasn't free. Really expensive. And then it's like, oh, we got it back here. Oh, don't give me choices. No. Ignore all choices, there is only Subway. Although I did see you get a free cup if you get McDonald's. Ah, oh, damn it, now I want McDonald's. I want the cup. I think I had to order some, like, yeah, there we go. Free McDonald's glasses with the purchase of any medium or large McFamily meal after 10:30 AM. Oh, yeah. What is that? Are they available in my location? I don't think they are on the site. They would be if I moved a block away. I wonder if the deal is only through them. I don't think it is available. What the heck is this? What? Oh! Oh, wow! Really? You can search for things that places sell, not just the names of the places? Would y'all look at that? There's 3 places to sell a chicken schnitzel burger. A chicken schnitzel burger and chips for $17. Burger for $12? A burger for $9.90. Damn. That changes everything. You know, if the deals are any good. Probably tiny. They don't even have an image. Back soon. Yeah. Get out of here. You're where now? Wollongabba? Isn't that like forever away? Why could I order from there? Such a small menu. Whatever. Crazy. Well, you gave me an option, but you didn't give me the option, so that was that. Oh, now it's an option again, never mind. Medium or large family deal? Let's have a look. I thought I got it delivered before. I don't do the sauces anymore though. I used to get McDonald's delivered, and then I would just get an extremely large amount of all of the sauces. Like jam, Vegemite, peanut butter I think they had. No, I don't think I had peanut butter ones. So I have an entire separate bag that's just those. Where is it? Where's your deal? Why is it breakfast? I am confused. Yeah, they have condiments. Any large or medium? Let's just search. McFam. Commodity. Didn't find anything. Okay. Very strange. Now let's go and change my location again. What? Okay, I'm very confused about what's going on right now. Like, I literally see McDonald's is here in the options, but I can't search for it. Every time I click anything, it forgets where I live. These delivery places are really buggy. You'd think after all this time they would have, you know, put on the work. Yeah, well, it's apparently the only McDonald's in range. And I'm only showing the breakfast menu. Ordered a 9 at night. Oh, I could just buy the glass. $4.40. There you go. Hot cake syrup. Oh. Hot cake. Syrup. Duncan. Oh, that's that. Whatever. Back to checking when Subway closes. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate how close to getting this thing done I am. And how it's unattainably distant still. It feels like it's gonna be 5 more minutes, but I have no clue what to do. Or how to do it. Okay, when does this place stop accepting delivery? Don't even know. Maybe I should just order it. I don't know, I feel like if I stop streaming though, I'm not going to come back. I really want to just get this damn thing done. So, what do I want to know? I want the middle of this to be the distance away from the center of that, as it's supposed to be. That's what I want. I think that will fix everything. Okay. So I need to increase the pitch radius by the angled up distance. Okay. Let's do that. Maybe it'll just work. And hopefully Subway will still be available. Oh, there we go. Open till 6, free deliveries, blah blah blah. Huh. When do the deliveries stop? I went there once at night time, and then the after a certain time thing is just terrible. Oh, gecko. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. It's because I haven't rained in ages. Whatever, ignore it. Go away. No more food talk. I'll think about it in 15 minutes. So yeah, if I have the angle of the thing, it's not just rotating by 45 degrees. We need to know what. So then if that is, so this would be telling me the difference. Okay. So if we think about that from that sort of a perspective, the middle is whatever the heck. But because it was rotated upwards, it's gotten shorter, which should be this amount shorter, I think. What is this thing again? That's the length. Yeah. Yeah, so that should be how much shorter it got, right? So I want to add that onto the pitch radius. I mean, as a percentage-y thing. I think it should just be that. That's using pitch radius A for everything, that's not what I want. I mean, I do, but I don't. I mean, I could just make a multiply thing that I just shove on the end of this. Okay. I mean, the only difference is that's made out of the depth. I mean, it should be the same percentage though, right? Right. So it's up, but now it's rotated. It's out, but now it's... I believe it should be the same percentage. If it was 90 degrees, it'd be a 0, but that would be a 0 for that too. Yeah. I think it should be fine. That divided by that, let's just call that A. And then I can just times 8 of this stuff, I think. And that changes pitch radius, it changes pitch radius 1 and 2. That's all I care about, I think. As long as I'm not redoing a pitch radius A out of something important. That's not relative to pitch radius itself. I think it should be all fine. Let's give it a go. Always love it when this thing pops up. I never expect it to anymore, but then there it is. Oh no, it's that guy again. Okay. feel like I should be able to tell it's
Zizeth. Lol.
working already, but whatever.
Oh no.
Oh no. Times 2, 2, slowly but surely making progress. What? That wasn't right.
Send me pics of your juicy ass.
Oh, you can't handle that. Okay. Well, yeah, that wasn't right. Is that just making it smaller, or is that changing the angle too? I feel like that's just making it smaller. Does that just somehow magically... No. No. Maybe I did it backwards? It's actually a divide. Judging from what I see and know, I think this will be horrifically bad. Level 9... 2... 2... Times 2, 2... 1. Yeah. That was a little big. I don't think that meshes quite together quite right. Alright, that isn't right. Okay. Well, probably just fundamentally wrong on the math there. So what am I doing? So we have it going out. We should be going out further. And then it's rotated up to wherever the heck the angle's supposed to be. So I want to know how much smaller did that get. I'm derping. I feel like that should have worked. Now I don't know what I'm thinking. So I just get a point and I rotate it around by that amount and I just see how much closer it got. And then I just turn that into percentage by dividing it by its original distance, and there you go. Does now know what I've done? It's because it's the wrong dimension? Whatever. Oh yeah. Yeah, that would do it. I mean, no, because I was... No, no. So... we have a point, and we want to rotate it around by 45 degrees, so... yeah. So we want to know where that point there would be. So it's out, and then rotate it around. Is that a 45-degree rotation? What is this rotation? It should be 45 degrees. Yeah. Okay. Ish, or whatever the heck it is. Let's just assume 45. And that is exactly what that's supposed to be. Okay, and then I have A, and then A divided by what it was before will give me a percentage difference, right? If I've done it backwards, it just means you divide instead of times. But this should be the exact same number as doing it with this number divided by what it originally was. There should be literally no different. Okay. It's relative to the wrong thing. I could just replace this with a 1 though, and that would be exactly the same. Okay. No, yes, maybe. I feel like that should be it. Because it's not. But then it. So what? Most simple piece of math I've done a cajillion times before. You have it out, you rotate it around, it's a different distance, what do you add to it to get to the same distance again? You just make it a 0 to 1 times it back on, there you go. Why does that know what this is? How would I test it? Let's make an easier thing to test it by. So if I just added a gear, and basic gear, alright, so it's a radius of 1, and if we just add a circle with a radius of 1, add a cajillion things to it. I'll do. So the middle part should line up with this. Whoop. Yeah, no. So this line should line up exactly with that vertice. That's the goal. But it did not. Did it get closer? So this is without it. Damn it. Lando. I'm not. Oh, I failed at some point. Alright. Let's just put you up there. No? Manually do this battle. I think I preemptively did something. Ah, destroyed. Alright. Next tactic. Tactic number 3. Error. Did I not just fix that? Didn't save. What? Good. Level. Okay. That is very short. This seems to have not what I want. Okay. Well, that tells me exactly what I want to know, though. If it's adjusted by what I assume to be 45 degrees, then it's half the amount. Which, obviously... whatever, let's just test it with 45 degrees. Nice and simple. So 45 degrees, this should be half the amount. So if I move it 1 away, I rotate it by that, I grab what it now is, and then that should just be... not sure what else is being printed. How'd you get down there? Damn it. Okay, that's not saying half. Half of what? What is that supposed to be half of? Half of the number, yeah. The angle is initially rotating around about... Hello, Poster John. Feel free to ask questions if you want to know what's going on. The angle should have been rotating at 4. So it's got 4 views to the side, it's rotating around. That circle should be where that line is. That's 2, so that should be whatever the heck, assuming this is a 1-to-1 as it was supposed to be. Which it probably is. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, okay. But this is giving me a 0.7. Right? What else do I have getting logged here? Got that start, as always. Yeah, I don't need to know about that. Oh, okay, it's just logging. No? Something else is logging. Go away. Okay. Why is it saying that? Because I mean, it's... I don't know. It is rotated by 45 degrees, right? No, not quite. Sort of. It's rotated, it's hard to tell. Probably? No. What? I do. Duplicate. We got 2 of them. Join. Join now. And then I'll get that point and that point. Fill. Yes. Delete everything else. Is that at a 45-degree angle? That looks like it's exactly a 45-degree angle to me. Yep. I would say that's a 45-degree angle. What? Hang on. How does... Why do I think this would be... Because it... Oh, the weird tests that I do. Because basic things are always the things you need to double check. You think you got a basic thing down, and that's exactly what the problem's going to be. So... Right now it's 1 by 1. Why is the pivot thing all over there? Cursor to selected. And then let's just go around the cursor, edit mode, rotate, 45 degrees, don't care. So now its dimension is, yeah, 0.7, so it's not half. Why do I feel like that should be half? No, it's not half, it's down by... No, what? Hang on. If I add a gear, it's not beveled. That's how big it should be. Why is that not... Because it's... No, what? Hang on a second. This isn't being altered now, is it? No. But that is the middle edge. Where'd it go? In the middle. Why is that long? Something more is at play here. Oh, it's because of the thing. Okay. I have that other thing that's also lowering stuff. That. Okay. So that thing doing its thing, plus the 45-degree angle, is halving it. Exactly. Yep, that seems to be. So, what does that tell me? Okay, what if I make a bigger gear? Is it the same? Because then I could just do a ratio. I could just add on an extra addendum. There you go. So change that to a 2 times 2 and a 2. That should also be by 45 degrees of bevel. Same angle. Okay. And then again, we only care about the middle edge. Okay, and let's create a circle that is 2. Damn it. A little bit different. Okay. What do I do? I could... One can of soup left. I could... Because this isn't the complete information, it's not going to be correct. Not until I add the stuff that happens after here. I guess I could grab that because it is just a static number. How are you just a... I mean, I guess. Sure, why not? You're just a static number. I feel like somehow that's wrong. And then the... But it... Why is this... I don't think that's supposed to be that. That's supposed to be that. Because it's a 1-to-1 usually. So it's just 1. If I do a bigger gear... But then it... Why am I doing it... This shouldn't be to a 1, it should be to PR2, right? What am I doing here? It should definitely be relative. But is that the right way around? Maybe this is what my problem is, and it actually has nothing to do with anything and magically just solves itself? So let's do the thing again. 9, 2, 2. No, what? 9, 1, 2. And times 2, 2. 1. Okay. The amount of overlap there is much less than the amount of overlap there. Which is wrong. What do I do? Oh yeah. What? Oh. Okay. Okay, I don't know what that tells me. Does this still work? One, yep. Perfectly. Okay. What about... I mean, I can only assume... What if I do a 2? What if I do two 2s joining together? That should work exactly the same, because it just averaged... whatever the heck. Interesting. Interesting. Are there any other problems? Okay, I don't really think that's a problem. Nothing a bit of clearance can't handle. There's no intersections on the side as it's spinning around, so I'm going to say that's all good. But I wouldn't expect otherwise. It's just a question of whether or not that's the right way around, because I don't know. One will be doing less, one will be doing more. I suppose that's a point. One's going to be doing less, one's going to be doing more, so let's try to do a thing. Okay. Have another look at this. Okay. What is that compared to this being the other way around? Which I should just be able to change that times to a divide, and it'll do the same thing, but whatever. It's weird how math works like that. I never do it though. Alright, bevel. 2, 9. That looks literally the exact same, okay. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, no, come on. Times 2. 2. 1. Okay, the other one? No, I didn't. Right there. Okay, yeah. I knew one of them was going to make it a lot smaller. Ah, that's not the good way to do that. Okay. What a heck. What a hey. What am I doing? Like, it could just be more of a variation on this thing, but I doubt it. It is messing with stuff afterwards, but it should be fine. So it's 0.7-ish amount smaller. So I feel like I should just have to add that onto these. But that didn't seem to be good. Where was that number come from? Oh, okay. Where what? That one says 0.4. I guess because that's much, much steeper. That's a lot steeper. Okay. Yeah. That one's 7.7 and that one's 0.4. Which is very drastically different. Maybe I need to do a percentage-y thing because it's twice as big, so it cares half as much? No, what? How is that that? No. What's going on there? Oh, okay. That addressed that problem. So, if I have that big gear compared to the smaller gear, I mean compared to the same gear but without that, oh wow. But, why, hang on. That's a little bit smaller than I feel like it should be. I am using the right one of this, right? Did I break it? No, okay. Huh. Okay. What? Why is that so different? I didn't actually do anything yet. Oh, 2 times, that's a 2. We're doing a bevel that's connecting to a 1. Divided by 2, 1. And this one's a 2. What? Okay. Times 2, 2. And this one's 1. I don't know what I already was doing. Whatever. So that's that. So we got a 4 and we got a 7. Still a 4. Yeah, that's... So it's apparently, according to this, it's supposed to be half of its size. Oh, no, because it's not half of its size, it's half of the end of... Okay, I think I see something here. And that all? Alright. So if we're just measuring this out of just that, the tooth part of it, it's gotten that much smaller. But we're not talking about... I have no clue how that just got toggled, whatever. We're not talking about just that. We are talking about whatever plus whatever, so this isn't this, this is addendum times 2 basically. I don't know if that, how drastically, it doesn't matter if that gets altered. Yeah. So basically, it's the addendum plus the dedendum. That's the amount that's getting moved or rotated. And then we want to get that. So A equals A plus pitch radius. So that's the full length. And then we want to divide that by what it should be, which is that plus pitch radius. Okay, so that would get me the correct percentage difference in size, and then we'd want to times that onto these. Wait, we want it to be that amount bigger. Hang on, what? No, we want it to be the missing amount bigger. So this is how much smaller it's gotten. We would want to say A... what are we doing? A equals 1 minus A 1 plus 1 minus A. Okay. So that would give me how much is left over. We add that... No, this is the same as just saying divide. I believe that's all we do. Yes, boosts. Already well completed it. What is the actual things they want me to... Yeah, I'm not going to get to that. 175? What? I thought we had almost got up to 200 before. Oh, in his area, okay. 175. What? 275, 225, okay. We'll complete one of those, and I still have no clue how to complete these. It just makes no sense. Apparently he has to transform into a beast thing, which isn't that one. This guy. Oh! When under attack he transforms. Okay. Out of here, enemies. I'll move them. So I gotta put him on the front line. And then he has to be attacked. Okay, that changes everything. The other one I'm not sure about. Apparently he just... complete 500 areas with everyone at full formation, empowerment, and luck. Of empowerment by luck, whatever. Oh, the other one. I don't even have it on the board. Okay. Yeah, as far as I see, it goes up every time an enemy is killed, up to a maximum of 50. But you complete areas before, I guess I just turn off auto progression. Is it new areas or just any area? I don't know, 50 enemies don't spawn, it's a pain. Anyway, what was it on? Was I toggling to test? Yeah, I think I was about to test. Okay, didn't crash, it's always good. 9, 2, times 2, 7. Hey, look at that. Interesting. I was expecting it to just be further out, but it's not. That's not going to fit, is it? I don't think that's going to fit with the original one. Well, the original one's also being scaled, though. Okay. Yeah, nope. That looks like the same problem I had originally. But yeah, this one's heck a lot bigger. Okay, okay. Am I getting closer? Am I getting further? You just never know. That is obviously wrong though. The addendum, the dedendum, the pitch radius, addendum, dedendum being rotated, and then that plus the pitch radius, we get the difference. That tells us how much to scale by, so as far as I can tell, the scale appears to be correct. It's just interacting with other things we don't want it to be. Yeah, so what it should be is that is not actually lining up. Oh, middle one. What? Okay. That point right there should be lining up. Like, it's almost perfect with the one down there. It's not quite doing it though. But it's showing me well more problems than that. Okay. That's using B. We have calculated whatever the hex. I suppose I could be doing this later on. Because these values are changing within here. So perhaps I want to do these in here with the updated addendum dedendums, but before these ones or after these ones, I don't know. And then we have this A multiplier that goes onto all of this. Sure. Right. What? Oh yeah. Okay. Double check I'm not gonna crash it. Yep, should be fine. I don't think A is required for anything else that this might be overriding because of bad variables. Should just be used in that immediate moment. Oh, that's nice. That looks nice. Alright. I was going to go ahead and assume this is going to work pretty much fine, make the small one. And 2, 2, 1. No. I mean, actually, yes. It's slightly off, but by the slight amount that it seemed to be off with the other thing. Okay. Now it's just too big. Why? Well, usually getting the A stuff in here. I feel like there's stuff here I don't want it to be affecting. I'll post a join for free to ask questions if you want to know what's going on. I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to do that either. I just want to affect pitch radius. Alright, let me check things. What is this at now? That seems to be correct. Still focusing correctly? That's still focusing correctly, okay. They should be meshing together correctly. The addendum's too big. Hardly concerned about that not quite lining up thing. Wait. Would I? No, the whole thing's just lower. It's a consistently lower though. Whatever. What is that telling me again? This could tell me it didn't actually refresh. Oh, it definitely did. I need... So instead of... I times instead of divide? I assume maybe I do that to both? I don't know. Could have been I just didn't save before, I don't know. 9. Hello. Times 2, 2. 1. No. I am putting it in the right place. This looks like more of a fundamental problem to me. It was almost matching up before, it was just the wrong height. I shouldn't have to adjust with this thing like I was before. It shouldn't need to be put into here, but maybe? Okay, what if I just say equals 1? So that should put me back to where I was, yeah. I'm not overlapping that much. Although they are still overlapping. That bottom one seems to almost be perfect. But then that is too big. Okay, so maybe something else is going on here. I mean, either way, I want the middle edge loop to line up with how big it's supposed to be. Which it's not. I think I should probably order some food. I don't want to leave it too late and I can't order food. A can of soup and bread for dinner. Again. Free delivery. Whatever. Oh, wait, no, back. I want it extra toasted. Toasted extra last time, it was annoying. Thought they did because it was late and cold. But no, it was just late and cold. Funny how you can write notes on these delivery things, but they never read them. I mean, sometimes they'll read the toasted one, but the delivery guy never reads it. I literally have it all capitals, using every letter I'm allowed to use. Front door is on the side with the letterbox, knock on the door. Don't be the guy who leaves it on the ground in a puddle in the rain. Because that's happened. More than once. And then I get, hopefully, a phone call of them saying, I don't know where your house is. Sometimes they don't let me know at all. Sometimes they don't knock. And I come literally right next to my door. Like, I lean over to the side, I can see out the window. And there's no indication anybody ever came by. What am I doing? Yeah. That's not lining up. Well, I've probably disabled it, haven't I? Oh. That looks like it might actually be lining up. Huh. Does it stay lined up when I mess with things? Oh, because it's not beveled. Yeah, no. Hello, person who may or may not have just joined. Feel free to ask questions if you want to know what's going on. Hey, you're gonna go on that ban list. Clearly a bot. Bot. Why I'll somehow let you go for longer than usual. Been clearly a bot for a long time. That's just usually I'm too tired by the time you join, I'm like, yeah. Okay, what am I doing? It's clearly wrong. What sort of difference is it? Okay. Is that actually a times? No. I thought my math was pretty flawless here. Why is it wrong? Because it takes place after this? Sure, why not? We only care about pitch radius right now. No. Oh, I knew it was supposed to be divided already. So I feel like that's not going to change anything. Oh! I mean, it's still wrong, but it's closer. Interesting. Because all of these things are being altered. But that should be all of those things. How is this wrong? Is there another modifier here somewhere? There can't be. No. Why aren't I using the addendum here? I believe that literally makes no difference. It's strange how I was using addendum. Maybe I didn't have it even? Whatever. I don't think that should change literally anything, because it's the same thing. Okay. Where am I going wrong here? The angle shouldn't matter, it's just the addendum plus the dedendum, and then we rotate that, then we add it to the pitch radius, and then we just divide it by the not that. The rotation is the rotation, we only care about the x, we just want the difference in size, we just want to know the x-axis, and then we want to know how much smaller it got, for how much we need to add to it. So if the pitch radius was that percentage bigger, it should put it exactly where it's supposed to be. Why is it not? What am I not taking into account here? The addendum? Because the addendum is added... No. The addendum doesn't matter. Pitch radius is where that edge is, regardless of anything. That is always where that is. Yeah. Nothing else matters. Sort of seems like it is moving a little bit at times though. What? Hang on, are you actually moving? It's probably because of the math that I've just done. Okay, I guess I could give it a try anyway. I don't see how that could possibly affect a single thing, but sure. Mm-hmm. It does move though. I can only assume bevel. Yeah. Very static otherwise. Okay. It'll just be to do with the weird stuff I'm doing. No, because this is after all of the weird stuff, so it should be correcting for that. I don't understand. I mean, this is heavily implying that something is altering these values after here. Here too would. Alright, let's just dump all of this stuff through here again. We'll lose. Unless that's just a really weird optical illusion? No, it's definitely moving. I don't think it's just getting shorter either. That is not right. Well, that is definitely something to do with the problem here. That should not be moving. It's something that only happens with the bevel, so it has to be either here or here. And that's just determining where it should do the bevel. I mean, where it should do the rotation. But the place that the rotation rotates around, well, is that. So is it getting smaller or bigger? It's this thing going in and out. Okay. Interesting. Because that thing going in and out changes the location that the bevel happens in, which makes it bump up and down. I think. Like, it looks like it's just going up and down. I think it's just moving straight up and down. No, it can't be, because you can see it changing from this angle. Yeah, it bends in and out. Who knows? Is that part of the problem? I don't know. Anyway, either way, it should be perfect, but it's not. I don't understand that, because it has to be something afterwards, but I don't understand how or what or why or when or where, what, like, it is what it is. What is this? Oh. Oh. God, I hope I'm not working on this for so long that I forget everything else about this whole thing. I feel like I already have. A real pain to clean it all up. It's worked out. This are the variables. This is it being set. This is, you can determine everything about the entire gear from these things right here. So why is it wrong? Is it wrong? Is there something I've forgotten? Is everything actually working 100% correctly and it's a completely different thing that has nothing to do with any of this? Is it something I'm overlooking? One of these variables just isn't going through. Something here is using an A when it shouldn't be. The addendum. But because I have it fitting perfectly, as long as they're both the same size. It's something to do with them being different sizes. I could only imagine something to do with this stuff. Has to be something to do with that, so... Oh, this, yeah. Right. Well, I'll eat my food now. Anyway, that